When the first Thor film released in 2011, one of its defining characteristics, apart from legendary director Sir Kenneth Branagh, was in its almost operatic approach to depicting life on Asgard, the cosmic realm of Thor and his divine parentage. In the opening act of that film, everything is sweeping and larger than life, from the camera movement to the orchestration. Not since has the MCU even attempted to approach such grandiosity. Infinity War changes all of that. In music and scoring alone, from the piano plink of the Avengers theme to the somber blasts of Thanos' as he makes the ultimate sacrifice, Infinity War carries the same operatic approach that informed not just Thor, but also Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and the epic films of yesteryear. Further, the same impulse that motivated Kevin Feige and the Marvel team to create the MCU in the first place, that impulse to see vastly different characters inhabiting the same world, informs how the film and score presents such characters in Infinity War. Captain America arrives out of his own Civil War shadows to the most bombastic playing of the Avengers theme heard in the film. Star-Lord and friends arrive to the cool funk of old Earth radio, each of their own place, each a clash of character, but each part of a larger musical mosaic strung together with some fantastic work by composer Alan Silvestri. But on top of that, Mr. Silvestri also has the right instinct on when to go away. For the first time in memory, the opening Marvel logo is accompanied not by music of any kind, but by the faint sounds of a distress call. And in the movie's biggest moment, the one everyone will be talking about, after almost 3 hours of being scored as a cosmic space opera, the background music goes perfectly, eerily silent. Uncomfortable punctuation on the sound heard round the world. But music is only one part of the story. The DC Extended Universe has had a number of problems getting started, but one which I think has been under-recognized is fundamental to what makes the MCU so strong: differences. Superman vs. Batman, as a concept, is fun not because they are both the same, or have the same mother's name, but because they are different. We don't want to see Fred Flintstone and George Jetson be identical. We want to see their differences, and the fun and interesting things that spring out of them. Warner Brothers, by making Superman into Batman in all but name, dark, dour, rainy, aggrieved, took away a large measure of the fun of seeing that matchup. By the time Justice League rolled around, it already felt like its characters belonged in the same dark, foreboding universe. There was no conflict, nothing interesting to be mined. Infinity War, by contrast, is nothing but that. Contrast. The colors and rock and roll of the Cosmic Guardians, the gritty espionage thriller that Captain America always seems to find himself in, the technological, royal, and political turmoil that are now synonymous with Black Panther. Each has their own visual style, and the characters not originally built in that style feel, to some extent, foreign to it. And that's what makes it work. Marvel has steered into the skid of making it all seem cohesive while still remaining different, and the result is epic imagery in almost every frame. Spaceships, battlefields, other dimensions, other planets, and all with the same splash page instincts that punctuated the first two Avengers movies, resulting in 30 seconds of perfection each and every time the audience and the characters react to a new scene. Thor in the Starforge is a personal favorite. There has never been anything as large as this, Infinity War says, and I believe it.